Welcome to the Quick and Dirty Show with Nat and Marks, the best place to be to get step-by-step strategies to live a healthier life and lose weight with ease. On today's episode, I'm tackling a topic I see daily among my students: goals. And specifically, how to set goals that set you up for success rather than leave you feeling like a failure and continuously chasing an elusive wish. Achieving a goal you've been working toward is like feeling invincible in that moment, isn't it? The energy and positive vibes you exude are contagious and nothing can hold you back. You can accomplish anything. But what happens when the goal you set, unbeknownst to you, is unattainable? Maybe for reasons completely out of your control. Do you talk to yourself like a piece of dirt and just give up? Do you put it off forever? Do you forget the time and energy you've already poured into that goal? Or is it simply time to pivot and set goals that will set you up for success at every turn? That's what I'm covering today, my friend. Stick with me. I've got some golden nuggets to share with you. Now, when you or your friends talk about health goals, does it sound a little bit like this? I just want to lose 20 pounds. I want to fit into those jeans I've been holding on to for years. I want to get rid of my muffin top. While this may sound familiar, those are all examples of outcome-based goals. Outcome-based goals is a goal that focuses on a desired outcome or result. Outcome-based goals are okay on the surface, but they are definitely not what's going to keep you going on the tough days when you had a long, stressful day and you want to hoover all the food to make yourself feel better. Even if you really, really want to be able to sit down without your muffin top popping over your pants. Our brains are extremely sneaky and can justify their way out of any situation, especially when it's an outcome-based goal. Your brain will get up in your grill with 1,000 different reasons for why it's okay to forget about your goal of fitting into those jeans for a night or maybe even an entire weekend. Why does this happen? Because outcome-based goals are simply out of your control most of the time, despite your all-time motivational high. You get ridiculously busy at work. Maybe a pandemic occurs. Your kids get sick, or you do, or your spouse does, or a parent does. You're stressed out and exhausted because you're not sleeping well. You can't control outcomes. So now what are you supposed to do? Enter behavior-based goals. As much as we can't always control the outcomes, we can always control our behaviors. Behavior-based goals are focused around the actions that you take, like eating when you're hungry and stopping at enough. Eating slowly and mindfully at every meal, and approaching each meal with a "how can I make this better" approach. Those are behaviors. If you've been around here for a while, those 3 behaviors are definitely not new to you. Those are the core behaviors I teach my students. I teach behavior-based goals because you have control over your behaviors, making them more effective and setting you up for success, which in turn makes you feel energized and proud of your accomplishments and ready to tackle more. Because I'm all about the step-by-stepping the strategies I teach, let's break this down using a specific outcome-based goal and convert it to an actionable behavior-based goal. So on a piece of paper, I want you to write down the outcome you want. I want to lose 10, 20, 30 pounds. My number was 20 pounds, but you insert the number that works for you. Now, list all of the behaviors you can take that will help get you to your goal. I want you to even write down the behaviors that you don't particularly want to do right now, but will still get you to your goal. Don't worry, you're not going to do all of them right now. I just want you to write a comprehensive list. Now, here are some examples to get you started if you're struggling a little bit. Eat when I'm hungry. Stop when I've had enough. Plan my meals ahead of time. Leave food on my plate. Eat slowly. Don't eat after supper. Wait 10 minutes before going for seconds. Stop snacking off my kids' plates. Now, you should have a list of at least 5 behaviors you can take right now. I want you to review your list and find the 2 or 3 behaviors that you're most likely to follow through with. Now, rate each behavior on a scale of 1 to 10 if you need to. Ask yourself, how likely am I to stick with this behavior? On a scale of 1 to 10, you're looking for an 8 or higher. The items that fall below 8, leave them be for now. And resist the urge to go all in and tackle every single item on your list. It's too many, and you're just setting yourself up for failure. Sweeping changes is not the goal here. If it was the goal, I'd be falling into the traditional diet and weight loss industry, and I know that that doesn't work. I also know that's not what you need. Now that you have those 2 or 3 behaviors chosen, go do them. Practice them daily. Put them in your phone as reminders. Write them in your agenda every week or every day and check them off as you accomplish each one. Celebrate when you accomplish them. Learn from the times when you forget about them or you didn't do them, but never ever talk to yourself like a piece of dirt or berate yourself for not following through. You're learning and doing things differently this time. Progress is never linear. It's going to be all over the map. Once you master these initial behaviors, and by master, I mean consistently following them 80% of the time, then go back to your list and tackle another 1 or 2 behaviors on that list. I promise you, this is the way to make lasting change and to set goals you can accomplish. Lastly, create the time and space to acknowledge your efforts before moving on to the next goal or set of behaviors. The truth is, it doesn't always have to be about the chase of the next. Enjoy the now. And please don't reject the simple because you think it should be complicated. Weight loss doesn't have to be complicated, and honestly, it shouldn't be if you're going to stick with it long term. To support you through this stage, I've even created a free resource for setting your own behavior-based goals. Grab this free planning worksheet tool and get to work. If you want more strategies like this, head over to natandmarks.ca/free course and sign up for our free video training. This video training is packed with strategies for losing weight with ease, and this stuff works. Remember, why settle for average when greatness is within your reach? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on The Quick and Dirty Show.